This isn't the studio.
No, we're in a different location for our podcast today.
We are, and it's very, very Christmassy themed.
Which gives a feeling that we're away somewhere in December. We're in the UK. We're going to give viewers a minute to guess where we are.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, right, let's say we're down south somewhere.
Down south, is it London?
No.
is
Begins
it
with
Liverpool?
B.
It's
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
We are here at the Superweekender in Birmingham, where we are watching loads of dance schools competing and getting to chance loads of dance school owners for our In the Club podcast.
And it's been great. This is the second day we've been here so far, and we've had loads of conversations and watched loads of really interesting and amazing dancers.
We have, and we've met some of our customers, some people that we've been working with in the event space, and of course had the opportunity to chat with new potential customers. And it's been absolutely fantastic to sit down and chat with so many people on the podcast and really hear about the idea of this being a place of inspiration for how to nurture and develop talent in the coming years.
Yeah, and it's not over yet. We've still got almost a full day left here, and we've got more conversations to have.
We do, and there's going to be some amazing performances on some of the centre stages, and we're really excited to be here and work with the Superweekender as their sponsor of this event.
We've also got our long-time friend now, Louise from Dancing, who is kind of sharing a stall with us.
She is, so she runs dancing studios, as you've said, but she also has the Dance Business Lounge and is known as the Dance Business Coach because she's excellent at mentoring loads of dance teachers in that space.
Yeah, so should we jump back in?
I think we should, yeah. Let's go
let's
into
go
the hall.
Let's go and see some people, talk to some people.
Let's
see you
go,
there.
let's go.
So I'm here with SLP College, which is a performing arts college based in Leeds. We're just outside Leeds in a little town called Garforth. And we're here because we've got a performance slot today and tomorrow, and to spread the word about SLP and tell people what we're about and what we do, and hope to recruit some eager young minds who want to be performers in the future.
I'm with Julie here, and what school are you from, Julie?
So I have a performing arts school in Scarborough called Hatton Performing Arts, and we also have a college called Hatton College for BTEC Performing Arts.
What are you hoping to get out of the weekend with Superweekender?
Well, I love street dance, and I think that breakdancing was supposed to be in the Olympics, so I think breakdancing, hip-hop, street next year is just going to blow up. So when I was younger, I used to love a bit of backspinning on the lino so many moons ago. And I love street, so Joel and HDI came to the school a few months ago, and my kids loved them, and they were like, are you going to come to Saw? And we were like, absolutely, because I think in the dance world, there's so many different styles, and I think it's so important that every child, as far as I'm concerned, there is a place for a dancer, a hip-hop dancer. Doesn't matter if you're technical, if you're passionate, hip-hop dancer, street dancer, they are athletes.
So, sat with you here, Tom. Some of our viewers might know you from Gogglebox, but actually a lot of our audience might know you because you're famous for dancing as well. Tell us a little bit about your dance backgrounds.
I've danced for as long as I can remember. I started when I was 6, originally doing tap, ballet and contemporary, and then as I got older, got more into street styles and stuff, and even now I travel with my crew, my breaking crew, competing around the world regularly. I was in Germany last weekend actually.
Oh, are you? And so you compete, like what does that involve then? So are you doing competitions, like up for squads? Like what type of things does that involve?
Yeah, so it's like battle stuff. So like I feel old now. I'm not one of the older guys in my crew, so it's like bringing the younger guys up.
Yeah. And how do you go about recruiting for your crew then? Are you auditioning for that kind of thing, or do you have your eye on people? Like, how does it work?
No, so the way a crew works, with breaking being a culture, it's not like a dance team or a dance troupe or anything like that. It's more the younger guys that are building with us, that are training with us and stuff around us, that get to know how we operate and how we work. We kind of take them under our wing, and eventually they come the next generation of the crew.
And do you sort of think of yourself as being empowering to these young dancers that are coming up? I mean, a lot of the schools that you'll see here today, they're all about nurturing talent and sort of going beyond the dance skills. Is that something that you think is important as part of a crew as well?
Absolutely, like the lessons and stuff, both inside and outside of dance, that I learned from my mentors when I was coming up, whether that be from like breaking crews or even just in the general dance community anyway. It's like those lessons go into every facet of your life, and it helps in so many different ways.
And so when you were younger, were you part of crews, or did you go to a dance school? How did you go about getting into dance?
So for the classical styles, for tap, ballet, contemporary, I went to a dance school. I was part of Zoo Nation as a kid, which was obviously a big company in London. yeah, from there I was working with a lot of choreographers that were coming in and working with us at Zoo Nation, the Zoo Nation Youth.
And they were just performing on the
they
stage
were
over
just
there, and
performing
that
on
was
the stage.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, they
One
killed
of our
it.
team was, how do they do that so in sync and so excellent? And it's got to be dedication and practice and that kind of thing as well.
A lot of drilling.
And you said you're sort of performing all over the world. Where's sort of been the most exotic place that you've been to, or your favourite place?
India and China were both really
Wow.
cool because that was very like a cultural reset. Like it was a bit of a culture shock, but it was nice to experience that.
And maybe the same for them as well, to sort of see that kind of dance and contemporary styles coming to there. So that must have been something for them to experience as well.
Absolutely, like it was. In fact, it was weird. The film that I shot in India was set in the UK.
Okay, yeah, that's a bit of like a paradox there, coming back and forth.
It's like their version of Step Up, but it was like
okay.
it was set in the UK, so they brought a bunch of UK dancers over there.
But yeah, so it was in the UK, but it was set in the UK, but actually in India.
Yeah. It was crazy, but it was cool because it was like we got a fusion of like they had some Bollywood dancers there, some of their hip hop crews from India, because India are killing it with like the street dance crews and stuff at the minute.
Ones to watch them potentially for the future and competitions,
absolutely.
things like that coming up. Yeah. And what do you think conventions like this do for young dancers? I mean, we've got some amazing talent, as I've said. We've got the royal family with us this weekend as well. What are you hoping to take away from this weekend? Are you looking to take things away? Are you looking to inspire young people?
I just like being involved in it. I like obviously I grew up in the competition world. I grew up around all of this. It's nice to, touch down and give back sometimes.
So I'm here today with Maddie from the royal family. Tell us a little bit about the royal family and just how far you've come to be at the Superweekender.
Yep, so this will be my third year with the royal family dance company. So pretty much this dance company run by Paris Gogglebox. It's in New Zealand, South Auckland. It's just a company full of dancers.
How many are in your squads?
Well, we do auditions every year, so this year we're around 50. Yeah.
And how far have you travelled today to get here? So you said you're from
so from New Zealand.
So you come all the way from New Zealand just to be here.
So it's taken about 2 days and a bit to travel out here, but definitely a sick event to be at.
How are you enjoying the event, and what are you expecting to take away from it? Are you hoping to take some inspiration away? I mean, you're performing and there's loads of people here who are excited to see that, but what are you hoping to take away from it?
I think from here, well, with us being a first time having this convention, and we're here to guest perform, and we've got some workshops going on. I think for us, it's just, we've never used to this kind of stuff, especially back home in New Zealand. So I think just seeing the different kind of talent and just the energy and vibes that we see from other people and how they're just fans and how they love to dance. So just receiving our energy and then reciprocating them back is pretty cool.
I think there's a lot of excitement to see you guys perform on stage. So can you tell us a little bit what might we see at the event tonight? What are you doing?
So the event tonight, so we'll be performing twice, one tonight and then one tomorrow. You just see some of our iconic sets, some new stuff as well. Just pretty much.
Now, you're described as a hip-hop group taking the world by storm. What is it that makes Royal Family so special? What's your kind of unique selling point? Why do people want to join your squad?
I think what's something special about our dance company is just the kind of line of pop poly swag. We all bring something different every year, either going back to our roots or I think we're more of a family, and I think all our vibes connect, and we just love to dance and just all our energy pretty much. So tonight with all our performances, you should pretty much see that.
And what kind of age groups are in the squad? So how young are people?
We range through from like high school to adults, so pretty much ranging to like 16, probably 15 our youngest right now, to up to ages to like 22.
And there's a kind of a common theme. I mean, a lot of the dance schools that you'll see here today, yes, they teach dance, but there's actual other skills that they teach, lifelong skills, nurturing kids, giving them the ability to make lasting friendships. Is that something that's important in the royal family?
Yeah, definitely.
As well?
I think family is definitely a big thing for us. Making sure that everyone's accountable. If we need anything, we can always know to go to each other, and checking in as well. Not only just for a dance environment, but just for our personal needs as well. If we need anything, we can always, keen just to talk to each other, which is a big thing in our family.
Well, That's another fantastic event finished at ClassForKids, and what comes to the end of another year of our podcast.
Another year? That's 2 full years now.
2 full years we've been running in the club, and it has been fantastic to be on this journey and to have so many of you listening and now watching our podcast as well.
Yep, and there's loads of people round about looking at us now as if we're really famous.
I know,
So
and we're
I'm
really not that
liking
famous.
We're not that famous, but we're getting there. This is going to be the last one of the year, as we said. We hope you all have a really, really nice Christmas and New Year. And I'm very sorry I've got a sore throat. It's been so noisy in there. I've been shouting all day. So hopefully this will recover for the first podcast the next year.
And as Stephen said, it's been an absolute pleasure to be your podcast host in 2023 alongside Stephen, and we hope you have a fantastic 2024, and be rest assured that there will be another amazing set of podcasts coming to your ears very soon.
There will, and we
do our usual goodbye. Yeah, okay, 1, 2, 3, bye.